All right, you guys, what's going on? Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. This is going to be a watch list video of the tickers that I'm going to be watching for this week. Let's get to it. So I'm watching SPY bounce to hold this area here, full level, right? So far we ended on Friday with a hammer showing potential buyers that are still holding the area of demand. So the level that I'm watching is for us to hold this section here of 528, 11, and 427 area. We need to break above for calls, break above 529.78, go back up to 530, which is the previous rejection that we had, right? Which is the new all-time highs. The thing about SPY right now is that if we do fail to break above that 529, we have a possibility that we might just range between this area until we have a full breakout to the upside or to the downside. But one thing I could tell you is that the last time that we broke a previous high, which is here, this is where we could come back down to, just to have a nice retest and continue to make new highs, right? So obviously you can't be biased with the market. This is and my analysis of what I'm watching for the week. So we have the scenarios of either consolidating, breaking above this and just going back up, right? Validation, and hopefully we don't just break out and come straight back down, that's something we don't want. It'll be nice just the market keep going up. I'm still not bearish at all. I'm completely bullish just because of the closure, how everything's going, and the way that we can measure of how high this is gonna go. It just be what I do is just get the measurement for the previous levels and break it up here. We could go back up to 534. We get half of that to see where we could trim from. We get the last piece of area too, which will be our targets to 532 and 534. The next one that I'm watching is also AMD. AMD has been holding another area of demand too, which is right here. Right? We're barely holding. We need this to break out and actually come back to this target. This will be my price, 178, 172.94. And my max target will be all the way back to 170, 180, 183.58, 181.87. So right now, all I'm watching is for this to hold. So the levels that I'm going to put, so you guys could watch to know where we could bounce, it's 160.42. The move is a little more lower. And 161.56. So far, all we getting is this. Okay. So I want to see more upside. Break above 168. 167.47. And just to hold and bounce that 161.50 and 160.42 are good entries if it does break below, right? Because these could go either way. If we go below 150, 160.42, our target could be to 153 and create another scenario where it could just be like this. Okay, so the levels that I'm watching is 160, 161.50 bounce around this area. I need a bounce here, bounce and hold, break above 167.47. For the past previous days, Thursdays and Fridays, we've been playing that whole bounce since Thursday. Caught the whole move. If you see my previous video, we got the move on Thursday, a 226% jump. And then on Friday, it just dropped down again. So all we did was caught puts to the bottom side. So in this case, we're still holding this level. We're bouncing around here, which is a good position. So that's SPY and AMD. The next one that I was looking for is also NVDA. NVIDIA's, we got earnings on I think this week, on the 22nd. And also I'm waiting to see if we hold and bounce here. Same thing. 925.76 and 916, 917.62. We need a bounce around there. Calls will be above 394.16. Break this high, 954.04, and then continue and maybe make new all-time highs. This will be nice to hold here. It's always been holding, hasn't dropped at all. For earnings, we gotta be careful because it is on the 22nd, which is Wednesday, I think Wednesday or Thursday. Let me check again. It should be on Wednesday. So that's NVDA. Amazon is another one that I'm liking also. So Amazon is currently on a flag. Currently holding a flag. We need to go and hold, which is good. I like this hold here also. We've been holding off of these highs. Like barely holding it. You know, we just need some more buyers coming in. Above 187. We could take some calls or the bounce off of the morning, which this is pretty close, right? We're barely getting any range. So early entry would be like 185.54, 187.46, back up to this, and then back to 191. So we need this to break, right? So if we have the level, which I just put you guys, let me put a little more lower right here to perfection. We need to hold that 184.06 and 183.31. Give some space here to breathe on these two levels. And yeah, basically that's the watch list for this week. And make sure to check out my Instagram, the YouTube videos that I have, how to chart. I have a video that I just posted this week. So yeah, all right, you guys have a good weekend.